it's me, Jess. Welcome to my channel. I'm here with another channeled message. This is a specific message. It might resonate with you, it might not. All right, so in this energy, I'm picking up on a person. This is coming across as a masculine, but take it however it resonates, from your past. And I feel like there was really good chemistry here. This person was really into you. It feels like there was schmegdual chemistry here, but also like I'm seeing two people cuddling, but this feels like really like, you know, the kind of cuddle where it's like you're really wrapped into each other and like you just kind of take that big sniff of another person. Like it's that kind of energy and that kind of like exhale, you know, of like you just feel comfortable kind of wrapped up in each other and being near each other kind of thing. So this is a person like that, I feel like, from your past. And I'm seeing this person kind of snooping around. They're waffling though, like in their energy, they're snooping around, I think like your social media, or I'm seeing like their thumb hovering over their phone. And this feels like to make a phone call though. I don't think this has to do with a text message. This person is really thinking about reaching out to you and communicating, but it's because they've gotten themselves into a situation. And I feel like this person always sort of saw themselves with you or saw themselves repairing the relationship with you, coming back to you, something here like that. But I'm really getting that this person was dicking off, and there's a real reckless energy to this person, to something that they were doing, to this person's energy, but whatever cycle they were involved in after you, like after they left you, you guys split up, whatever, you went your separate ways, in whatever way that happened, because I think for most of you, this is probably a breakup, but I don't know. You could have just, you know, you had to go to one city for school and it feels like you guys went your separate ways in some way. But the cycle that this person engaged in after that was incredibly destructive and it feels very reckless. And somehow they got involved with a karmic energy and it feels very playful. It feels very superficial, very lighthearted, very laughy, very fake busy, very distracting. And I think they got somebody pregnant. They're showing me a trap kind of energy. This person feels trapped. And I feel like it's a karmic trap, though, that this person, they kind of got caught in by their own self-indulgence is what I'm hearing. They got caught in their own frivolous energy, their own superficial energy, dicking off energy. That's the trap that I'm seeing. But I think some of these people feel like they were baby trapped. I'm not sure that is the case because whoever they were with, I think there's a real mirroring actually between these two, because I feel like that person is also the same kind of person, like destructive, kind of reckless. They both at the very least feel in that energy. Like maybe this is just a cycle for both of them, because I think she actually felt rejected in a relationship and that man from her past, I think, has moved on already. And I'm kind of getting a family energy with that. So that seems like really like a romantic energy and like it's genuine, like whatever guy she was associating with in the past like is in love with someone here, and it's a different kind of person than what she is. That now it might not, this person on her side, the other female that she's jealous of, is they might look very similar, but they're very, very different people on the inside. They might look very different from each other, but they're very different people. And I think there's like a marriage proposal or like family energy. He's very much building a family, I think, with this other person. I don't know what stage they're on. And she knows that, senses that. And I think it's an ego issue. So she is kind of in this destructive energy with this masculine that I think I'm picking up on around you. So they've gotten themselves, both of them, I think, have gotten themselves trapped in this karmic situation. I think he may feel that she baby trapped him. I think this is a karmic trap. I think there's a lot of mirroring here. So it's like they both kind of received this news that they got pregnant by each other. And they both immediately looked to the place that they actually wanted to be. And so that's why he's snooping around. And she is, because they both wish it was with somebody else. And I know that sucks to say, but I think they were trying to get attention. There's kind of like a whiling out or like an acting out. And I think both of these people were using each other to try to get the attention of somebody else. This feels very subconscious. I don't think they would admit that. I don't think there's a negative energy here. This feels just very frivolous, like between these two. It feels it feels there's no traction here in this. There's no meat, there's no teeth in this relationship. It just feels like maybe it looks good on the surface, which is why they both think that they can use each other to get somebody else's attention. But I feel that that's very much the focus of their relationship. Now, that's not to say that this hasn't gone on for a while and that it possibly might end up in a marriage, because that's the karmic situation that I'm picking up on. And it's weird because neither of them really seem to want it, but they're both kind of going along with it. And that's why I feel this man sniffing around your energy. This is a very specific reading. This is a very specific message here, because he's sniffing around your social media because you guys left things in the past. And he always wanted to, he was just going to dick off over here, trying to get your attention. And I think they wanted the upper hand in some way. They didn't want to seem like they were just pining over you or crying over you like ever since you left. So they were trying to act like they were having fun. In reality, I don't think this is what this person wanted or anything, but it's what they were maybe supposed to do. They were saving face is what I'm getting. They're saving face. Not that this feels like going to the casino is what it feels like. It does feel like fun, but it doesn't feel real, you know? So they're sneaking around your social media, and it's because they want to reach out, they want to communicate. And I think this person has it in mind to actually ask you about this situation, this baby trap situation. But they are doing a couple things by doing that, because they're alerting you to the situation. And they're trying to see your response. And I think there's a question that kind of hangs in the air, like, do you love me or do you hate me? You know, like, now that you know this, like, do you love me or do you hate me? But it also feels like this person needs to leap in one direction. They're not inclined to marry this person. They're really not. But they don't have any other options. And they know that there might be some pressure here to do the right thing, the quote unquote right thing after the fact. And so this person is possibly thinking about doing that or feeling pressured to do that, but they need kind of your answer first. In a weird way, they're asking you, there's a subtext here of, do we have a future together? Now that you know this, because I always saw you in my future. I always thought that I was going to come back to you. This is something that I'm dealing with, and I need to know what to do. I need to know what conversation I'm having with this other person, basically. But they're trying to get the lay of the land here in regards of that. But I think they may do it by asking your perspective. I think they're definitely going to tell you that they were baby trapped. Listen to me when I'm telling you this. This person was willingly engaged in that relationship. It went on too long is what I'm hearing. Like it was just superficial distraction. There's no teeth here. There's no feelings. And it's on both sides. There's no actual real feeling. They both are in that same situation. So while he's sniffing around you, she's looking out at this other guy. I think this guy that she was with rejected her. And I think it was because she ran from the connection in some way. There was some kind of karmic tie that she had. And I think she's not reaching out to him because I think she knows that he's moved on from her. Like, he's made it much more clear. And it could just be because he's actually with someone, I think. And he's in a romantic relationship. He's in a happy situation. It's pretty obvious. And I think he may have proposed to this other person. And he didn't check in with her or anything. He really has like moved on. So I think she's kind of feeling resigned to this energy. So they're both feeling resigned. There's a settling energy here. And they're both responsible for it. But he still has his sights set on you. And he's trying to come back. And he's trying to figure out how you feel about it and if there's like a way forward between the two of you. And he has it in mind to be in a romantic energy towards you. So, I kind of feel bad for this other girl here that he's with, because it's the same pattern that's playing out with him that played out with this other guy in the past. And I don't get the sense that this other guy in the past went back to an ex. I think that he genuinely moved on with somebody, so they could have met when they were like younger or something. But it's the same pattern of like being in some karmic energy with these guys, like, and then they choose somebody that they actually want for like a romantic relationship or something. And it's somebody that's in an exact opposite energy, because I kind of feel like why am I getting that? She's like very destructive. She is in a pattern of regrets. Like, she does something destructive and then she regrets it. And then she like thinks about the memories. That's some type of cycle that's playing out for her. She does find it difficult to be in a relationship. He's got her blocked. Whoever this is, I think it's fully blocked over here on her side of it. And so even as she sits pregnant with this guy's child, he's looking out to you and wanting to see if he can go on that romantic journey with you. So this is a tough one. And it really is a question of love and hate. These two hate themselves. This is some kind of, it's very superficial. Like, this doesn't feel like extremely emotional or anything in terms of like the hatred, but they engage in something here that leads to massive regrets, and then they like hate themselves. So this is like a question between love and hate, and something here hangs in the balance. It's some kind of like karmic cycle of, so I think these two seem like they're in love, or they do the acting thing, but it's built on self-hatred. I think their relationship is built on self-hatred and distraction. And yeah, seeming like they're confident. But really, this guy's like praying for you and praying that you will take him back. So I just want you to know what's going on in the background here, and that it's not exactly the way that he's painting it, because I think he's got a sob story for you, but this was willingly engaged in, and it was engaged in for a long period of time. Spirit's like laughing at this, like however long it went on. It even could have just been like 3 months. This went on for longer than it should have in this energy. And this person's really like kind of beside themselves. Also, these two don't get along, and they don't have the same values. They don't agree about how a child should be raised. There's something here like that. This is addiction energy. And I think it's an addiction to attention. And so they do a love-hate thing to get each other's attention, but their actual targets are other people, for both of them, for both of these people. So this is like some kind of staged relationship. It's not a happy relationship. It's built on addiction and heartbreak. For both of them, it's built on addiction and heartbreak. Some of you may get this call, or maybe this is something that you've already received, and like we're processing this together, and maybe you feel under pressure to make a decision here, or that's how this person may say that they're under pressure. They don't know what to do. Should they get married to this person? And really they're saying like, because we both had that thing. Like it feels unspoken between the two of you that you had such good chemistry, and this energy, it feels intimate actually between the two of you. And it just feels like this person is saying like, I would throw over anything for you, basically. Like, I just need to know. They feel like you're their twin flame. But don't allow yourself to be put under pressure, because this person is like springing this on you. That's what it kind of like feels. And it feels like there's an element of this. It's a betrayal to your connection for obvious reasons, but it's a betrayal to your connection because you don't have I have to spring something on you in order to be with you long-term kind of connection. That's not the energy between the two of you. You have a connection that should be allowed to build itself through romance and unencumbered by the pressures of like whatever this is. So there is some kind of mirroring here between the two of you. Okay, anything else that's coming through? I think they just, what do you want this person to know? Okay, I just drew 2 cards. One said family and one said not happy. This person's really not happy about the situation. This is like so frivolous and superficial. I really feel like these people have next to nothing in common except for that they like attention and that they can numb out. But this is the kind of thing where it's like, I can be around you on Friday when the music is playing really loud and I'm totally toasted and we don't have anything like actually of real life bearing down on us. A child is about to be a lot of real life on this connection. This is, so I just get the sense that this person, whenever they come back to you, they're trying to paint this in some kind of different light other than this is a karmic trap that they fell into. So either they're trying to blame it on this other person and say that this other person baby trapped them, when I think they both were just in some destructive energy with each other, on each other is what it feels like. There's no partnership energy here. It's not with each other. It's all over each other. It's on each other. It's through each other, but it's not with each other. That's just not the nature of it. Or for some of you, this person could try to make it seem like that's like more of a relationship or something. Or they might pretend like it was even less than it actually was, like that they weren't hanging out with this person like every single weekend and blowing their entire paycheck on going out and partying with this person. They may have just, I don't know, but I feel like this person's lying about it because you're kind of the end all be all for this person. Their actions don't show that. It's a karmic lesson, and they're under pressure. And I really do think they're now under pressure because they were trying to run from reality in this connection. They were in a toxic lifestyle. This person was in a toxic lifestyle. So the other thing that they're lying about is possibly trying to trap you because this person was in a toxic lifestyle, but they want a different thing with you. They want the romance. They want to go on vacation. They want to have brunch. Like this person wants something different with you, but they're not in that energy. Yeah, something here's too late. Too late to pop the question. I think that's what they're asking. Is it too late to pop the question? Like to you, they feel like shit. This person is also trying to avoid saying that they love you. They're going to say everything but I love you, I choose you. And that's the kind of connection you have, which is why I'm saying like this person's not living up to it, or it's like some kind of betrayal. They're keeping something a secret from you. They possibly even want you guys to fight over this instead of saying that they love you. So I don't know, just be careful with this. I wouldn't be pressured into making a decision because I can tell that that's not the energy that your relationship is supposed to go down. This person's gotten themselves into a situation because of their toxic lifestyle. This person that they're with also is facing the same karma. Like it's like looking in a mirror, these two. They don't actually want each other's attention, although I think these people wouldn't say no to attention. Like they like attention. They feel like they get attention through each other, even if it's because they would both be sitting at home, like if they weren't out with each other partying in a group, and it looks happy or something. But it's so frivolous and it's so superficial, and it's undermining. It's undermining what these people actually want, and they're both stuck in a cycle of love versus hate, and having like some kind of massive regrets, and then being stuck in the memories. Yeah, there's the pregnancy card just came out, and now this person's losing sleep. Now, for some of you, I will say, and I think this is for a few of you, I don't think this is like for most of you, this person did baby trap this person. And I think it may have been because they got triggered when they saw whoever they actually want move on in a actually like romantic relationship. Then they could have been like, well, I'm never going to meet anybody else. Like they didn't even give themselves a chance to like meet anybody else or heal from that situation. They just was like, whatever, I'm going to baby trap this person so that I can get attention, because they possibly want to win that breakup. So it could even be like, okay, well, this person like moved on and they're trying to get that person's attention. Because like this person, the person that they're focused on could have just changed their relationship status. But they're like going on vacation, they're posting pictures, and but it feels like whoever they're focused on is doing it in the right way. They're not doing it just to get attention, But it also could be that they proposed to somebody. Whatever it was, it triggered this other person. And so they baby trapped this guy. For some, that is how it happened. Or maybe that's what's going on in your situation, and you're like reversing the entire thing. Like when you moved on and got into a relationship, that's when this person went off and baby trapped someone else. So for some of you, that's what it is, because they wanted to win. Whoever if there is a genuine baby trap, at the very least is a karmic trap. But yeah, that's what it is. But you pay the price for not knowing much about somebody. And that's what you pay a price for being on a superficial level with somebody. That's what I feel like is going on here. Because I think this person may have been very surprised. Like, what do you mean? I thought you were the person that like I go out on Friday nights with. What do you mean you're pregnant? Like, no, this isn't that kind of relationship. Like, I always thought that we were like having fun. It was like so lighthearted. Yeah. So yeah, it's a karmic lesson. And karmic lesson and sweet talk came out. It's again that superficial energy. This person is paying the price for being on that superficial energy. They got caught basically. But this is they're responsible for this. Even if this person, because for some, I think this person did. They were triggered by another situation in their life and set out to baby trap somebody else so that they look like the queen bee. So that they look like they had it all too. Because they didn't want their ex to look like they have it all. But their ex doesn't just look like they have it all. They're actually in the right energy with somebody. They met somebody that they like, genuinely. This person just wants to appear like that. And this person will give them the appearance of that, or at least they did. So I think both of these people needed to be alone instead of running so that they could find their own inner compass. But instead, they're just hiding behind the skirts of the other. So anyways, that's what I have for you. If that resonates, please be careful. Don't be pressured into a decision, and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.